All right, Shalom Akiyam. First and foremost, before I begin this lesson, I want to say call hello Yahweh Bashemel Shai Bahashem Mercha Kodash. Double honors go out to our apostles, elders, great millstone, and ruin, teach well. Shalom, Wa Barakim to you brothers and sisters out there, man. All right, this is a brief lesson I wanted to throw up before I leave the house and go hang out with some brothers. You know, basically, lesson topic thing that I wanted to harp on. Basically, so I can throw some away. The topic that I want to harp on is essentially, brotherhood. You know, it's a beautiful thing. All right, it's an absolutely amazing thing that we are really to be extremely grateful and appreciative of. All right, don't take it for granted. You know, don't make sure that you utilize it. Make sure that you're, not just around brothers because you feel like you have to, but because you want to. Yahweh Shai said what? Who is my mother and brethren and, who are my kinsmen? Who's my family? Those that do the will. So when you're around a brother or brothers, you're around your family, your real family. You're around men that actually love and care about you, that would, lay down their life for you, that, actually look out for you. They critique you because they want you to succeed. It's literally a dream come true, an actual family. Okay? And it's really the only family we truly have. All right? When you get down to the nitty gritty, when things are going to get rough out here, your father and your mother, even although we are to honor them, they very well may betray you in those days and rat you out. Okay, and even play a role in your death if you're a martyr. So it's important to, stay mindful of the fact that don't take the brotherhood for granted. Appreciate it, utilize it, right? It's at our disposal, so to speak, to help us in this truth, to make sure that we're on point, to encourage us, to, just give you a sense of spiritual comfort, because Yahweh Shai, he's not here. Right, he's not physically here with us, but he's with us in spirit. Where 2 or 3 are gathered, there I am in the midst of them. Okay, so Yahweh Shai left behind his disciples, man. The brothers. Every time you look at a brother, you're looking at Yahweh Shai, man. And it's a beautiful thing. And I just was inspired to do this lesson because, I'm about to go hang out with the bros, and we got some brothers coming down, some beloved brothers, man, and we're looking forward to it. It's a beautiful thing, man. It's a very beautiful thing. We go most of our week without seeing brothers, and when we're able to come together and congregate in the spirit of Yahweh Bashemel Shai, it's utterly amazing, man. It just, as brothers in Chicago would say, it woos you, man. So this is Psalms 133:1. It says, "Behold," well, I'll start from the beginning. "A song of degrees of David. Behold, how good and how pleasant is it for brethren to dwell together in unity." Okay? Because we're in unity, man. We're following the complete doctrine. We're moving to the same direction. And that's why you put off the people in the world, you know what I'm saying? And you put off the people in the world because they're not trying to achieve the same goal. Okay, in fact, the people in the world, their goals and their aspirations and all that, they completely oppose ours. So all they're going to do is hold you back from being great. Okay, and all you're going to do is hold them back from being wicked, which is really a good thing, but, and not literally hold them back from being wicked because they're, wicked Jake going to be wicked Jake, but, you're going to be setting an example of how to be. You're going to be throwing certain rebukes out there and things like that. Cousin, hey, you ain't supposed to be eating that, bro. Oh, what was that again? You don't celebrate Christmas? Nah, cousin, I don't celebrate Christmas, man. That that's not our customs. Stuff like that. But it doesn't work. Okay, like the scriptures say, Amos, can two walk together except they be agreed? So being able to dwell with brothers, man, and you're not always doing a lesson. You're not always, studying together. Sometimes you're playing a game. Sometimes you're going for a walk together, playing basketball, listening to music, whatever. But you're with the spirit of Yahweh Bashemel Shai, with brothers, man. It's a beautiful thing. We really need to savor and cherish these moments, because when hell breaks loose, man, there ain't no telling if we're going to be with brothers or how many brothers or whatever. There's going to be a lot of brothers that we're around now that in those days we're not going to see until the chariots. Yahweh were of the elect. So it's important to really cherish every moment, man. I'm not saying you got to be with a brother every day or anything, but take some time out of your week, man. Just like brothers constantly say, nobody's that busy. Take time out of your week and hang out with the brothers, man. Spend time with the brothers. Call a brother, text a brother, talk. We can't call each other Ak, Akyam and beloved, and you're not really doing that. If you really believe this man is your brother, as people in the world would say, your brother in Christ. If you really believe this man is your brother in Yahweh Shemel Shai, then treat him like such. Don't treat him like a stranger. Don't treat him like a coworker that, once the work is done. Yeah, there you go. Don't treat him like a coworker, man. You hang out with them when you're doing the work and, you're talking and chatting up, but once the work is done, you just like, all right, I'm out. I don't want to see you until we go back to work. Don't treat your brother like a coworker, man. You call him your brother for a reason, So I actually want to get this one. Okay, maybe I got it now. Oh my goodness. Slack. I think it's in Ecclesiastes. Come on, bro. Like, that was obviously not what I was looking for. Ecclesiastes chapter 4. I'm going to start at verse 9 down to 10. Well, down to 11. 2 are better than 1, because they have a good reward for their labor. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow. But woe to him that is alone when he falleth, for he hath not another to help him up. Again, if 2 lie together when they have heat, or Slaki, then they have heat, but how can one be warm alone? You don't want to be alone, Wolf, man. You don't want to be by yourself. And I can speak off experience, because when Yahweh Shemel Shai had me start this walk, I was up by myself. I didn't have no brothers around me, I didn't have no brothers around me. I had, I was up there teaching by myself. Okay. And it's brothers that have to do that by, hey, it's there's nothing wrong with it. If that's what you got to do, that's the circumstances and that's what you do, but even if you're alone, literally take advantage of the internet, talk to brothers, man, on social media or whatever, don't be out of order, but I'm saying, tap in. Okay, because you can still utilize the brotherhood through the unicorn, but you don't want to be, because you may have some guys out there, some brothers that, they're not really understanding the importance of the brotherhood, and they're like, man, sometimes I wish I was alone. I could just go out to camp alone. I didn't have to do this, do that, whatever. And it's like, no, bro. Okay, when you actually have to do that, that it's way better to be with other men. Okay. Yes, yeah, of course, Yahweh Shemel Shai is going to protect us, but even being at camp, having other men with you that are pushing the same goal and have the same ambition as you, you're protected, man. All right, these are men of the Lord. These are prophets of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Being able to go to a brother's house, okay, being able to ask brothers to pray for you, and to go on group fasts, and it's truly amazing, man. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get this last scripture, and I'm going to close out. I'm not trying to, really nothing crazy. I just, wanted to throw something up for Yahweh Shemel Shai before the Spirit takes me wherever else tonight. But Hebrews 13:1. Let brotherly love continue. Shalom, Akim.